Go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Don't return to Southeast from Abuja without Nnamdi Kanu. Ipob warns Igbo politicians, elders, don't return to Southeast from Abuja without Nnamdi Kanu. Ipob warns Igbo politicians, elders. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has warned elders and politicians from southeast Nigeria who are based in Abuja, Nigerian's capital, never to return to the region without its Ipob leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Ipob leader, Kanu, has been in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS, since June 27, 2021, after he was rearrested in Kenya and renditioned to Nigeria. Kanu has been facing trial on alleged treason and other offenses filed by the government, but the United Nations Human Rights Council Working Group on Arbitrary Detention recently indicted Nigerian and Kenyan government for Kanu's arrest and extraordinary rendition, torture and continued detention without due process. Meanwhile, following the recent rising cases of terrorist attacks within and around Abuja, Ipob has increased its call for the release of Kanu, as the group has alleged plots to attack and kill Kanu in detention. In a statement by its Media and Publicity Secretary, Emma Powerful, Ipob alleged that terrorists operating in Abuja and other northern states have mapped out plans to move down to southwest and southeast to take over. The statement read, as terrorists and insecurity is gradually but surely taking over the Nigerian seat of power, Abuja, we, the global movement and noble family of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to remind the so-called elders and politicians of Igbo extraction of Biafra in Abuja never to return home to Biafra land without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is crystal clear that these terrorists and jihadists, after taking over the zoo seat of power, will come down to the western and eastern Nigeria. The entire south is not safe anymore, and there is urgent need for the entire south to re-strategize and get the already infiltrated terrorists out of our territories without delay. As there is fire on the mountain, and Abuja is being encircled by terrorists, we advise Biafra politicians in Abuja never think of returning to Southeast region without coming back with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They must do all they could to ensure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is back here in the east with them because Abuja is no more safe again. The land of Biafra and our ancestors will not spare them if they return to the east without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being released unconditionally from the DSS custody. We have warned our people severally to understand that Fulani people have prepared to take over Nigeria and forcefully Islamize the country. They never listened. Now, Ugo Eberelana Ngbadu, the eagles have perched at the point of killing in Nigeria, and our people will not escape it without the assistance of Ipob and ESN volunteers. All Eastern politicians, businessmen, and women, traditional rulers, senators, and federal House of Representatives, religious men and women, including governors, must ensure the urgent release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as ordered by the United Nations, otherwise the land will not contain us and them. We have the records of those useful idiots that colluded with the zoo government to kidnap and extraordinarily renditioned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria last year June. Unless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is unconditionally released and compensated for the flagrant violation of his fundamental human right as directed by the UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, those useful idiots and their generations will have no place in the land. But if you people fail to heed to this peaceful advice, we shall also never heed to your plea when the jungle matures. Our people and Nigeria should understand that the peace of Nigeria, and especially that of the East, lies with Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A stitch in time saves nine. We are warning ahead of time. A word is enough for the wise. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, I have a comment here that says, where is the 2 million men under his command he boasted of? Where are USA, Finland, Israel that will invade Nigeria? To my dear listeners, please do drop by the comment section and let's